Hey there, Capricorn. Here's your weekly horoscope for March 7 to March 13. You know what? It makes me feel so good to have good news to share with the Capricorn because for so much of last year and even into January, February of this year, oh, there were just so many challenging aspects to your sign that, yes, it was perhaps challenging. But the good news is there's a number of planets that have moved into other signs that are very positive for you. So there should be some relief going on this week at least. I did promise most signs we just had to get into March and April and we would begin to see that there were good times coming again. The good news is all these planets in Pisces are good for you. If you look at your little symbol there, I'm pointing in the wrong way, right there, you see that the Capricorn is a sea goat. It's a goat with a fish's tail. That fish's tail makes you have a somewhat relationship to the sign of Pisces, the fishes. What I see is whenever Capricorn and Pisces gets together, good stuff happens. So that's what I'm seeing this week. We have the sun full into Pisces. We have Venus in Pisces. Neptune's been there for quite a while. And they're kind of aspecting each other somewhat this week. But for you, that's good news. So first of all, we have the sun conjunct Neptune from Monday on. And we have Venus conjunct Neptune from Thursday on. So what that tells me is, although for the sign of Pisces and for the mutable signs, the Sun-Neptune conjunction might indicate some confusion and, well, conflicts. For you, because it forms a positive aspect to the sign of Capricorn, it could be that actually digging deep into your spirituality, your creative abilities, or even just when regarding health, you should find that there are some improvements. Neptune can be a planet of illness, but it can also be a planet of healing. And as well, the planet of healing, Jupiter, is semi-sextile Neptune pretty much all week. So first of all, if you're a Capricorn that has suffered ill health for any reason in the last year or last little while, you should begin to feel much better this week. If you are a Capricorn that does or does not have any association with religion or spirituality, it doesn't matter. First of all, do partake of those spiritual dimensions or interests that you may have, because you'll find great comfort in them this week. If you're not the type to feel religious or spiritual, art and creativity is the other side of Jupiter, Neptune, and Pisces that can be so advantageous for you. Additionally, Capricorn, you're a sign that usually likes to use their hands and their mind. You enjoy work. And basically, the hands are just the extension of the brain. And of course, we don't do anything unless the brain tells us to first. So what I'm saying is that with Mars in Gemini now this week, you probably are much more inclined to get back to doing some of the things that you've enjoyed doing. You are able to get back to your routines because, boy, you are like the sign of Cancer, your opposite, a sign that you like your routines and you have your traditions and you have things that you like to do. And, well, everybody's kind of had to leave a lot of that behind in the last year or so, off and on, or perhaps more recently even. But now, with these softer aspects, you should be able to get back to doing the things that you enjoy. And as well, conflicts, negative attitude and all that stuff, you can leave that behind now because I'm sure that you're beginning to see that things are getting better for sure. With Pluto still in your sign of Capricorn, it's going to be there a few years yet. It is a good time for Capricorn to take a look at what they are grounded in and how you build the foundations of all of your life, because that's what Pluto represents. Not making any aspects, so to speak, except Pluto's going to conjunct the moon on Monday. That's about it. Monday you may be feeling, perhaps a little bit more negative emotionally, but there also might be a catharsis going on that day that helps you figure out or realize, you know what, I just need to move forward, and you begin doing so from that point on, hopefully, or even sooner. But I do know that with the Pisces planets forming these softer aspects to your sign, very likely you may be feeling more softer. You may be feeling not as crusty as sometimes you get, and you might be a lot nicer to the people that are close to you. And you know what? Be nicer to yourself as well, because sometimes your self-talk is pretty negative, and you don't need that. You need to be positive. So I hope that you find this week, Capricorn, things go a lot better for you. Good luck.